Alright, one sister left to go. And this is the eldest, Scarlet, who is 19. Alright, say hello to Scarlet, who, aside from being the oldest, I think is definitely the tallest, as you can probably tell. And you might recall from the beginning of the Let's Play where I talked about the symbolism of the colors, red being immaturity and black being the color of maturity. And similar to Rose, who was mostly in black and was considered mature for her age, Scarlet, being the eldest, and in most cases you might assume thus being the most mature, she's also mostly dressed in black more than red. And in a moment, we will look in the basket and see what she has to say. But since we're near some flowers, let's go ahead and grab some of those first. 68. And as I mentioned before, I won't be getting all 144 of them because it doesn't get you anything in the game. It's mostly there just for hints. I think there's two more over here. You also notice, in fitting with the fact that she is the eldest and is supposed to be the most responsible one, she doesn't have any particular, what's the word I'm looking for? Any flourish in her clothing. It's pretty straightforward and much more practical, with the pants and the short sleeve shirt, headband with her hair tied up. So nothing flamboyant about Scarlet. Alright, let's have a look in the basket. What does she say about the bread? This is for our dear grandmother. Pretty straightforward. How about the wine? Use in moderation to ease anxiety. So there's two keywords for Scarlet right there. Moderation and anxiety. For the knife, looks like a clean blade for chopping vegetables. So that gives you the sense that Scarlet was the one who would prepare meals for her younger sisters. Bullet holes in the wall. Shells on the floor. Where's the rest of the building? You remember that we found this bullet among a whole bunch of spent shells next to a wall with windows in it, but just one wall. So her wondering is where the rest of the structure is. So things need to make sense and be useful and practical in Scarlet's world. How about the peacock feather? I wish I had time to clean up this mess. So another key image that we'll be coming back to is cleaning things, having things be ordered. And the bird. You have to break the egg to make an omelet. Slightly different take off the old saying, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. So there's the idea of trade-offs and sacrifice for the greater good. And for the treasure, this diamond is undoubtedly fake. I'm not sure how she can tell that, but not quite so romantic an outlook for Scarlet. How about the needle? Junkies. They're everywhere. This needle won't send any poor devil to his fate anymore. So her concern on seeing drugs is people with addiction to them. How about the two-headed bear? Silly children taking their toys to the forest. Things get lost here all the time. So a two-headed bear is just something childish to Scarlet. How about the boot? What's next? A jacket? A sweater? Underwear scattered around? People can be so primitive. So, an old boot is just trash in the woods for Scarlet. How about the record? I hope this plays on our stereo. I adore this interpretation. So here we get the first indication of Scarlet's love of music. Anything for the flower? I feel silly picking these, but flowers can really brighten up a place. Interior decorator Scarlet. Let's see, is she going to say anything about the balloon? No. Okay. So even though the balloon is not a special item, for some reason the only girl who comments on it is Robin. Now, what about the piano? Ah, interesting. She doesn't comment on the piano here, but I can assure you that she will be interacting with the piano later. Anything from the playground? Nope. How about the graffiti? Nope. And the grave? No. So, not quite so talkative as Scarlet. You can see that there is one item left in the top corner that we can pick up in Scarlet's forest, and of course her 3 special items. So let's be on our way. You can see that 2 of the attractions of the 3 in Scarlet's realm are the campsite and the field of flowers. And if you've been keeping track of which attractions the wolf has been for all 5 other girls, then you can deduce, just by process of elimination, which attraction must be the one for Scarlet. So, I'll let you figure that out on your own, or you can just wait till later in the Let's Play. Alright, let's take a quick little break to see where the girl in white is. As usual, we will hope that she is nearby objects of interest. And as we head towards her, we'll grab some flowers as we see them. I've gotten a few statements concerning stuff you guys want me to do as extras or bonus after the main Let's Play, so I am making a list of those and will comply. As I imagine that no more than 5 or 6 videos will be enough to finish up the main storyline for this game. There's the girl in white, and she is hopefully standing near something of interest for us. Keep an eye out. it may not necessarily be obvious. What's up, girl in white? What do you got for us? Ah, yes, the TV. Let's see if Scarlet has something to comment on this. Chaos awaits order, like you await me. Let me silence this madness and sing for thee. So there's the idea of bringing order to chaos, which is something that she, being the responsible one, has had to do for most of her life. And again, the idea of making music, which is something that she seems to have an interest in. Here's another item. Clothesline. Get dirty to be clean. No light without darkness. A tear and a smile. And that's actually a little hint about where her wolf is. The idea of a tear and a smile. So you can also think of that as tragedy and comedy. So there's the spider web just showed up on our screen. That's another of the special items, I believe. We've already gotten 2 of them. The TV and the clothesline are 2 of Scarlet's special rooms. So let's go ahead and head towards the spider web. "74 flowers. Scarlet has long legs, but she's not the fastest runner. There's another flower, which is a good sign. Usually when you get close to items that you haven't interacted with before, you'll see flowers that you also have not picked up yet. Ah, the girl in white is waiting next to it again. She's being quite helpful this time around. Yeah. Same animation as the clothesline. We saw a picture of musical instruments there. The panic that consumes you is the fear of order. Now keep that phrase in mind, the fear of order, because that'll actually come into play in her version of Grandmother's House. And I like the animation when she was clearing out the cobweb and also with the clothesline, because you can interpret it as, you know, just kind of going crazy because there's 50 different things going on at the same time, and you're trying to weather the storm, so to speak. She has a very motherly kind of concern in that way. Alright, let's see. I believe there's... Yep. So there's just one more item. I believe there's... Let's see. It's 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's 36 items total. And we have gotten 35. So we just need to find that one last one. So the girl in white's hanging out with the wolf right now. which is not what I want to do quite yet, because I'm pretty sure that whatever item is left, it's not at the theater. So we'll collect some more flowers and see if the flowers will be nice enough to show us where that final item is. Alright, we're at 80. And it looks like there's plenty of flowers around here, actually.